This is Portside Perspectives, exploring the yacht economy.
All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Portside Perspectives. And today I am speaking with, can you pronounce your name just so I don't butcher it?
Luay Yakub.
Luay. And how do you say your last name?
Yakub.
Jacob. Okay, I'm sorry. I wanted to make sure I let you say it before I butchered it. Luay. Do I pronounce it correctly?
You got it right.
Okay. And Luay is the founder and owner of AdamSea, AdamSea.com, correct?
100%. You get it right.
All right. Can you give us a real brief, just real brief, what is AdamSea.com? What do you guys do over there? And just give us a bit of an idea of what that company is.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jason, for having me here today. And I'm very delighted to come and explain about AdamSea. It's like a lot of people asking, like, what is AdamSea here? How it's being built? It's like there's a lot of components inside there. There's a lot of also platforms in the market. So it's great to be here and explain to everybody. It's like, what is AdamSea and more, a little bit like in technical as well. So the AdamSea here is a platform where bringing buyers, sellers, inspections, delivery. We have 4 different platforms into AdamSea, which is buy and sell, rent, marine storage, and services. We have also different kind of users kind of just in there just to connect with any other users in our platform. So AdamSea will allow you today to sell and buy in one click. So no, it's not a magic. Just only one click here. So,
but it's more than that though, too, right? Like you're offering everything from rentals to services and all the other industries that are actually connected to boats and yachts and all of those things, from maintenance to charters to pretty much everything. Is that correct?
Absolutely. So we brought all the markets together and we connected under AdamSea, and we brought all the users and we connect them under the same platforms, a little bit like here in technical. So if you go and divide all the markets from each other here, so buy and sell will allow you to buy and sell both in one click. So in different countries here, people want to buy from US, from Canada, but they can't do it. So how are you going to do it? How are you going to do the inspection, the payment, and how you will do the process all the way to different country and communication. So we came up with the idea. We created something called Sale Engine that would allow buyer and seller to communicate and do the transaction in a very safe manner. And we created in this way different communication between shippers, buyers, sellers, and also the surveyors in between. And every step here, it takes us almost like a half a year to build all this engine. There's almost like 5,000 business case inside there. If the boat doesn't sell out, it goes to auction and it will be for auction and for bids. So another market here is like tickets. We're looking at the airlines. Like, why airline they have a tickets? Why you cannot buy tickets like in a boat rental like any other airline? So we converted all the trips to tickets, and today
that's interesting.
That
that's a unique take on things, I think.
We are selling tickets, in fact. So you can schedule your trip and you can sell them for tickets. And we said, hold on a second, what about those guys who's in they don't know how to open a website. They don't know how to operate a platform. They don't know how to go in a domain and all this process. We need to allow them to open a page and add in their profile and then let them be in Google and everybody find them and communicate with everybody.
Right.
And expand their business. So we create something called AdamSea Services. So anyone can come and add their services in there, build in their profile, and keep going. And then we wake up and said, what about like marina and storage? They're everywhere.
I just opened up your AdamSea services here right now, and I'm looking. Immediately you see marine social media, photography, boat insurance, boat finance, boating magazines. Like it goes on and on and on here. You've got so much cleaning services, boat towing, yacht training, crew services. Like it's pretty cool what you've got compiled here. So before I get you to going too deep into the business, because I do want to get into that a little bit more, I do want to know what brought you here. What's your origin story? How did you get to where you are? How did you start this company? What brought you into this world and got you here in the first place?
To be honest with you, Jason, we're not into the boat that much, but we are in high-tech teams where we used to work with Samsung almost like for 7, 8 years, and we're doing good jobs for managing projects. So we said that one day, group of friends in there, let's buy a boat before we build the platform. Let's just buy a boat from US. And the only options that time to go to eBay and find the boat that you want. So we went all the way to eBay. There's a button, buy it now. We click in there, we've done the payment. But guess what? There is no inspectors to inspect the boat for us.
Right.
And we didn't know anyone there in US, in California, just to go and do that job for us.
So what you're saying, the difference was that typically to buy a larger boat or a yacht or things like that, you have to go through a broker, kind of like, buying a house, like a real estate deal sort of thing. And that was the only way to find it. You were looking for a listing service where you were connecting directly to the buyer. Is that kind of what I'm getting?
We were looking for buying a boat online because you're in a different country. You're looking for US or Canadian market and you want to buy a boat from there. So the most important thing here, you want to do the payment online because you don't have connections with the brokers. So the big boats, it has to be sold out by brokers and dealers. A small one, you can just go and buy them by yourself, by just only finding a way to buy them. So we thought about it like we have a platform where it can sell both, but there's no guarantee in the cash that you pay. There's no shippers to ship the boat for you, different countries, and there is no inspectors. Because eBay didn't mean to build for boats transactions, it's for everything. So we found the opportunities here. We said, you know what, let's sit down and understand how to connect all this element together. So after we bought a boat from eBay, it takes us like almost 7 to 8 months to bring the boat all the way. We have a hard time connecting with the boat owner. There's no shippers to do the job for us. We have to find a local shippers to go all the way to US and find where is it. And then inspection, it was nightmare for us. Like we need to inspect the boat, but there's no one to do it for us there because we have no connection that time in that state where the boat is. So we built the sale engine first, and we said this is how it's supposed to be. And then we went to the next stage. We will build a website. It was version 1. So then we went for version 2, which is like bringing the super yacht and yacht to the platform. And we find out you can't sell them online because they need to be sold out by brokers. And there's no payment to take $1 million in transactions through their credit card. We went all the way to realistic size of the boat. Now you can buy kayak, canoe, you can buy motor boats, which is small size up to $200,000 where you can do transactions online. And then we went all the way to different markets and start developing different markets. So our background came from Microsoft, Samsung. We get also some for our team from Meta. They're working with us. So if you look at us, like, guys, do you know everything about boats? We know everything, but not everything. A little bit from every side. But in high tech, we are very high advanced in terms of AI, in terms of building a platform where everybody wants to use. We are building a platform where it can scale up to global market. So we start here in US and Canada, and we're going to Asia, and the next phase going to Middle East and also to Europe.
Okay, so how long has this website and this company been operating then so far?
It's a good question. The idea came in 2013 where we need to build the algorithm for, we call this a sale engine. And that takes us like a few years, almost like 3 years, just to bring all the items together. At that time, we witnessed the Airbnb going very fast and very rapid. So we inspire from Airbnb how they rent out the third-party rooms and houses. So that inspired us to go in more details in technicality and make it like more fancy and more digitalized. So it takes us almost like, as I said, 3 years to build that the algorithm, and then to go and live on the platform. We talked about almost like 2 years, and that was only listing and testing and trying. Real platform has started in around 2018, doing like we take off, and then COVID came, stopped us for a few years, and then in between we released version 3. It was very promises, but we also, the AI has been introduced and very massive in Silicon Valley. We said, guys, hold on a second. We're not a platform where you can rent, we can sell as a listing. We are a platform where to bring everybody in one area, and we need to have an AI. We need to go in where everybody going. So we stopped for a little bit of time, and we built also the AI into our platform. So almost like 5 years in today, we are ready and we are in the market.
Cool. So, I mean, it's been a long time coming, I guess. You've been at this then for roughly 12 years then, and it's just kind of been learning and growing and changing as not only your knowledge base grows, but as technology was growing, like with AI, you're making changes and modifying things. So how are you starting to market this website and this business as of right now?
Jason, marketing here for us is very strategic. We have almost like 12 different users just in AdamSea. We have different markets, almost like 5 markets, and also we're releasing social media in 2027, 2028. AdamSea, similar to any other social media, to be the first social media takeoff from Canada. The marketing approach is going to be like a little bit different. We are here changing the way how boats sold out. In the beginning, everybody go and list their boat within $50, probably listing fees. And today you list with AdamSea for free, and you can add unlimited boats in your account. So we believe that listing has to be free and available for everybody. So that will allow us to bring a lot of users into the platform and take it off from there. To change the habit, how people sell boats in today, it will be like kind of pushing Titanic in the water. So we are approaching boat owners and boat manufacturers and also dealers and brokers.
Directly, like you're going to boat manufacturers directly, and what's their response? Are they happy with the platform? Are they excited about it?
They're very excited about it. Like some of the dealers has came and joined, and they said that it's amazing thing that to use here. We can communicate and we can keep our email address and phone numbers safe because we're not showing this. You can communicate through the app. You can communicate also from the website. It's very easy, very simple to find anybody in the platform.
So here's a real big question, because you said it yourself. You're not charging for listings. So how does the company make money if people aren't being charged for listings? How is it that your business is gathering revenue then? Where does the revenue come in?
For sell and buy boats, we connect buyers and sellers in every transactions, and we take a commission in every.
Just like eBay, just kind of like you were saying, it's very much like eBay.
You can call us like AdamSea equal to eBay, but for boats.
Okay.
Or we can.
Free to list, but you guys take a piece of the pie when the sale is actually made.
Right. That's how we do that. But if you look at, for example, the fees of the brokers, they can go between 15 to 20 sometimes. Our fee is very basic, very minimum, and we allow the boat owners to sell by your own, because in our system you can do the inspection, delivery all the way, and the payment very safe. So you don't have to worry about all this process. And the buyer is going to come from all around the world, not only from the region around you here. If you want to sell your boat in the winter time, it's very easy in coming to AdamSea listing and start selling to different countries. And the whole process is like in one click.
So are you finding brokers are coming to this platform and getting excited about it as well? Or are they looking at it as, let's just try to play it out here. If a broker were to come and list a boat on AdamSea, they obviously want to get their commission for the sale of the boat that they're trying to sell, and then you take your piece of the pie. Are you finding that they are still excited about this platform, or are they look at it like you're trying to eat a little bit of their lunch? Like how are brokers looking at this?
Well, the brokers today, majority of them, they're stuck in few players of listing platforms, and a lot of them, they're tired complaining from high rise of the pricing for listing in the platforms. The margin of the dealers specifically and brokers always list coming with the complexity of the tariff round between US and different countries. So they like to sell very fast, very quickly. We reduce the margin or commission of AdamSea lesser than anyone else. So if any boat owner wants to sell, so his commission is going to be higher than the broker. Broker always lowers just to keep the broker more profitable and also at the same time approachable from the boat owners. So we have a lot of the brokers and dealers came very excited. They're selling their boats with us. We are helping them to expand not only to US, between US and Canada, but also they like to sell to Asia, to Europe, to Middle East. And then they're getting a lot of traction, especially like here in Canada, we're approaching the winter. It's kind of difficult in today to sell during that season. So the only way they have to attach with them, like, we need an Amazon for boats. Here you go. We built that for you. Anyone also need to buy like from one click? It's like we're having a lot of buyers. They just only come and they're scared to click in that button. It's like buy it now. Once they click, the transaction start. And also we have something called review for transaction before you do the transactions, because it's something very new ideas. Like how are you gonna buy boats like Amazon in one click and it comes all the way direct to my home. So there's preview buttons where you can click and see how it works and where the process ends and how the process goes. It's very easy, very simple from the front end. The back end, we've done the job for you. Keep going. And we're adding also a lot of functions in between and a lot of also market in between. We also accepting a lot of comments from dealers, manufacturers, buyers, rentals.
Trying to improve your systems to make it work better for everybody, not just your idea, but getting the people that are actually in that industry involved in how you're developing this platform.
Jason, to be honest with you, the one who is adding a lot of ideas, as we are saying that we are a high-tech company, and we're always welcoming the ideas, like how to do it here, how the process of sale in a real environment, how the transaction of shipment happened. They are coming to us and adding a lot of ideas, and they're changing a lot in the platforms to make it better.
So that being said, what would you say, getting all of that feedback and knowing and learning constantly, what is in your opinion, your biggest challenge then with this platform and your company right now?
The whole thing of selling process is still very new and very fresh. Allowing the buyer to buy, so this is kind of a little bit challenge because most of them, they want to see the boat and click and buy it now. If they're in different countries, they might say, okay, let me just think about it or communicate with the seller. And then once we start communicating with the seller in our platform, and once they see the money is safe, because once you transfer it, it comes to AdamSea, unless you receive your boat, then we release the money. So this way, it makes them very comfortable. And the boat owner, most of the time, they go for brokers, they go for by listing. They keep sometimes also their boats for some labels in their boats, like, hey, this boat's for sale. And it's like, hey, guys, everything's going for online. Starting from even in planes, buying houses, renting houses, buying cars, moving from one country to other countries, everything is online. So how are we gonna do this for you here? Listen up, here you go. You add it here for free, then feel comfortable, and then keep going and say it online. So that's the challenge, a little bit of more education about how the process will go, what's going to happen later on. And they start accepting the ideas like, wow, this is very cool. I can sell my boat very quickly because I'm leaving my boat now in the marina or in the storage and also paying a lot of mortgages. So this is the time I'm going to sell it very quick. So they can't sell it in the winter time for 5-6 months. They're stuck in here with the listing websites where they keep paying fees during the winters just to keep it both there. The only thing that they need to do is go to eBay. But again, we're going to go for the same cycle. They come to us and they're very happy to be with us. They keep communicating with us and adding a lot of ideas how to make it better. And we're adding a lot of functions in between just to make it make them feel comfortable that this is the way
Right.
you guys like it, and this is the way how we also do it.
So how big is your team then? If you're making all these changes quite frequently just to try and both adapt to new technologies like AI and all those things, as well as the changing market, but adapting to the feedback you're getting to make the platform better for the people using it. How big is your team?
We are between the management. Most of our teams here between AI and development, and everybody, because our team is very small and very tiny. We try to help each other and spread the expertise and the knowledge between each other. So we are between like almost 15 engineers in there. We work between different time zone. Jason, trust me, some of our teams, like we work 24 hours. One
Wow.
team sleep, another team wake up. If we look at the Airbnb, look at Uber, look at big platforms, they are going very high speed towards technology, and we are catching up with them. So we have different team, different time zone, just to keep the process moving 24 hours for us. We do release and correct some of the functions and bring new functions in between within like a few days, and we release them very quickly. Compared to other manufacturers or other platforms, it takes them like a year to have the pipeline of
Yeah.
the developments. We do that in very quick manner.
So have you noticed I mean, has the overall vision for what this company was supposed to be pretty much stayed laser focused the whole time, or have you found that you're adjusting things and kind of becoming a little bit more flexible in the way that you originally envisioned the business to be? Maybe give me a bit of insight into that thought process and how things have developed and changed over the time from inception to now.
Well, there's a lot of changes happened. If you look at the history of AdamSea before, it was just an idea, and we never expect that it's going to reach up to the what we have today. We also spoken to different official governments here in Canada that we're going to release AdamSea social media, and they get excited about this. We always talking about like only one market, sell and buy, and the complexity was very high. But the more we go, the more we develop, and the more we adding a lot of perspective into the AdamSea here. We want to be the leader in the whole world in terms of boats. AdamSea is going to change the industry, because we look at the industry. Why we came on board for AdamSea? If AdamSea has been built with somebody else, we would just back off. We said, okay, it's there. We're not going to build another Uber or Airbnb. That exists. But when we look at the industry, it's I feel like it's belong to the dinosaur age. Everything's in the listing. People selling in around their area, and they're stuck with a lot of hustles to go abroad with a lot of geopoliticals in between. Our mission here is be not only in boats, because we are adding today boats. It's going to be also in the future adding cars. Probably can add more products, because we build the sell engine, and this is where you can sell anything in that particular algorithm. We are going very high speed just to make sure that we are going to cover the boat industry between all the aspects of users. So
Right.
we are starting from here in North America, and the next phase we're going to Europe, and we keep going to different countries as well.
It's interesting. That was going to be my next question. Was what are your goals ultimately for this platform and this business? And it sounds like you're aiming to be the largest, if not one of the largest platforms or the only platform of this type. And I mean, I get your comparisons to eBay and Uber and Airbnb, and it does kind of make sense. And that is the way the world is shifting. And is that your ultimate goal, is to develop this to where it is the go-to place for boats and yachts and that sort of thing?
Absolutely. Here, Justin, we're focusing most of the time on the how to build it in technical side, where to scale it globally. And today, AdamSea has built based on different countries and adjustable for any environment. So we build the whole algorithm, and we build the whole platform to be scalable in just one click in our admin side. We don't want to stop here only for boats, because we want to add also parts. We want to also sell parts from different countries to other countries. When we're also looking for manufacturers, because we are addressing today boat owners and brokers and dealers. Like, what about manufacturers here? So we're looking at where are the most manufacturers in the world located. They are in China. So we are compliant with the Chinese regulations, and we also going to China to help them out to sell their boats in a quantity. Like we talk about kayak, canoe, and these kind of big toys. Allow them to sell not only to North American markets, but also going all the way to African markets, some of the Asian countries, and to European markets. And there's almost like 200 big manufacturers for boats in China, and we are targeting those just to come and sell with us. They are tired from selling from different platforms where it doesn't take them in very selling in bulks or selling to specific region, and the process is like very complicated. So we're working also towards this. We try to take as much as we can from the market to help and to build the ecosystem. So, and then when we social media release in 2027 to 2028, it will be moving all the data that they build towards that platform. And you can switch between the social media easily and the e-marketing side. So in one click, you can switch between those markets. So we are preparing for this. We are looking also for the vision of 5 years from today. What is the development, how it looks like, how the boat industry going to move from today up to the 5 years. Is it going to be like listing only website, or is going to also be digitalized? So here we are pushing, we are taking our time to gradually move in the market region by region to be an online and digital.
And so, I mean, just a couple last questions here. Is the business growing right now? Like, are you getting more buy-in? Are you getting more people coming on? Are they actually selling vessels and things on this platform? Are you getting revenue coming in already? Is it slowly getting there and growing and growing and getting some traction now?
It's getting a lot of tractions. We have a lot of users has registered with us and they start communicating, because in our platform, if you don't want to buy or sell or rent, you still can register and you can start communicating and build your profile and communicate with anyone in the platform. So we received a lot of users. We have a lot of boats also for rent, for both for sale. We tied up with almost like 4 big shippers in US and also here in Canada. So we have the ecosystem ready made, and we have also a lot of shippers like to start moving the boats from Canada, US to different countries.
Right.
So we have a lot of attractions in between, but we take it as a slow, because we released version 4, the one you see today. It was almost like 4 weeks back, and it has a lot of functions that people loves to use. So we are doing the marketing now in a heavy ways between the social media, SEO. We're also going for some of the events local here in North America. That will allow us to expand very quickly, but we are going country by country. So in today, focusing on US, Canadian market, and we're also tightening up with one of the big dealer in UK to go in UK market for AdamSea. So this is how we expand in a partnership. So we take in slow, and we make sure that every market we go, we are complete the ecosystem, because it's an ecosystem. You need to have a buyer, seller, and surveyors and shippers in every country for the transaction to be happened.
Yeah, it all kind of needs to be in place, ready to go when people start coming onto the platform and using it. You can't have any major gaps in your supply chain from one end to the other. If you don't have sellers, you're not going to have a lot of buyers for very long. If you don't have buyers, you're not going to have a lot of sellers for very long.
Absolutely, that's
and
what
if
exactly
you're not connecting those two with what you're talking about, then it's all definitely going to kind of fall apart. And I get that. That's I can see you guys have put a lot of work into this. It's been a long time coming, and it's kind of cool to see where it's at right now. One other question here is that we're talking about, I'm looking at the website right now. We're all the services like the crew service, yacht training, boat towing, all that stuff. That's free listing as well, correct?
We do actually everything in AdamSea is a free listing.
Sorry, I mean, okay. What I should rephrase my question. I know you said that earlier. Everything is a free listing. Are these services, are they being charged a commission and a piece of the pie from AdamSea for when they do make a sale there, or is that fairly just free all across the board?
It's for services market.
Yes.
It's just 100% free. You can add your listing. You can build your page. We're helping the business owner, like what you mentioned here, the training, the towing, workshops, painting, social media for marine. So those category, they like to be part of the whole community. And they are a lot of them, they are saying, okay, social media, we can't be there, but it's still huge. We need to be a little bit like narrow in a platform where we can communicate with everybody. So you can open your platform or your page, adding your profile, communicate with everybody, and it's a zero cost here. Also, the same thing for marina and storage. You can
Right.
build your marina and storage profile, add all the marina in the world, connect them together in one account, and these are also, there's no fees at all. So
Do you see that changing in the future? Do you see eventually, as this grows and gets bigger, as far as your business and this platform taking advantage of those services and charging a small fee for maybe not listing, but for when a sale is made in those worlds? Or is that a difficult thing to do? I guess it depends on what the service is, I suppose.
Actually, the communications happen between, like, if you have a services or you have a page is there, any user can connect with you and any user can chat with you. So we keep the communications open 100%. So I don't think so. We're gonna make it like paid version of services or commission based in today. And we don't look at also for tomorrow to charge the users, because we want them to enjoy it. They want to build a profile where everybody can come to them and build the business with them. So here in this market is like build and increase and evaluate your business in different aspects in the platform where everybody is there. So
Fair
for
enough.
AdamSea, we try to bring everybody to the platform who are touching the water.
Right.
We're not trying to separate one market from the others or user from the others. We try to make it very ecosystem, and that's how the beauty of AdamSea is connecting all the users in the same platform. And
Okay.
also you can have your profile as well.
Right. So that being said, now that's leading into not. I mean, it's this as a marketer, this is something that's intriguing to me. As this grows and gets bigger, you have all these people in this community spread out doing everything within this world. Do you then foresee offering paid advertisements? You know, just like Facebook and Instagram have the ability for someone to come in and pay for advertising to force their service in front of people's faces. Is that something you've looked at, or is that way into the future? Is it kind of in the back of your mind? What's your sense on that?
I see paid advertisement. It could be go all the way when we launch the social media. Probably that goes for that's the future plans. Like, and all the platforms now for in the social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even LinkedIn, they charge their listing for advertisements. So we're gonna go in the same rhythm. At least, like, I see that in the very long future. But in terms of the commission strategy and the listing, in today, we keep it open for everybody. There's no any payment. Listing, even for rent, if you have a boat for rent and you like to generate extra revenue, it's 100% for listing the boat is a free, and you can list as much as you can. We only charge when the things happen. When the ticket has been sold out, we take a little bit of the commission just to say, thanks for AdamSea being here with us.
Yeah, and I get that. I that was made pretty clear, and I do understand that. I was just more curious if you'd even considered because the way you're describing it and the way you see this going and this community growing so much. I'm only asking because, being a marketer myself and loving the ability to take advantage of being able to pay a fee to put whatever I'm pushing in front of people's faces. I mean, that in newspapers, they supply the news, but then they make their money through advertisements, and it's just a different business structure. But I was just curious if that had ever crossed your minds, and sounds like it maybe has, but it's way into the future if it's going to happen at all, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Jason here, you mentioned something important, advertisement through the newspaper and going versus online. This is exactly what we're talking about, which is the listing website versus online website. So they are totally different strategy and totally different audience to both of them. We are prefer to advertise our business through the experts who go online. Today, everything's online, and we keep the crowd with us online. Our platform is completely online. So that's how we classify ourselves. Going to marketing, we're looking for boat shows probably. We're going for social media expertise who can come and help us in this. We invest a lot also in SEO. Our platform is a very friendly SEO. Even you can add your article or you can add your blog in today. So that blog automatically goes to the Google or go to the SEO very quickly and will take you. So a lot of also customers or boat owners, business owners, they like to go in a Google. They want to be in the first page. That's costly and it needs a lot of expertise. In AdamSea, once you add your listing, in a few days it will be in Google because this is how we build it. And this is how we
based on your SEO in the background and everything that's running.
It's a very friendly SEO. It takes you very quick to online and will catch every single words that will allow you to be spread very well. So we try to help the users as much as we can because we understand the IT is very difficult nowadays and complexity is very high. So we try to make it very simple and easy for the boating industry.
Right. So you said boat shows and stuff. I'll just one more question here, and then I won't take up any more of your time. I'm sure you're.
I'm enjoying talking to you, Jason.
Yeah, I'm enjoying talking to you as well. You said boat shows. So are you familiar with the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show that's happening here next week, October 29th, I believe it starts. It's the largest in-water boat show in the world, is my understanding of it.
Absolutely, yeah. I think within this year, probably we're going to skip the boat shows because we are extremely busy in terms of adding more functions, and we are also releasing very excitement features of in AdamSea. We're allowing the users to register in a few clicks instead of having a little bit of process. So we might skip the boat show during this year. But again, I remember the time in 2017. The first time we joined the boat shows that was in Vancouver boat show. We were being very excited. We have a small table there and we have a few guys standing with us there and everybody that passing by, like, what is that AdamSea? Like how it works? How are you gonna sail boat in one click? It was for everybody like strange because that time we launched version 2 and everybody like watching us like, how is gonna sail out of boat one country to other country? And we said, listen up, this is how it works. And it was difficult for them to understand. And today, the same people came to us and they registered in AdamSea, and they're very happy to start sailing the boats. And it's a very excited for them. Like boat shows is helping us to connect with everybody. It can bring the same people a long time back and today, and we witness the progress of AdamSea during all these years. But again, like US Miami Boat Show is one of the target that we also going to probably next year, hopefully. We are also going to participate on different boat shows here also in Canada and also in London. There's a lot of boat shows. So these are one of the strategies to go spread, and we have different way to approach and partnership with the boat show and themselves. Because today we have the Toronto Boat Shows has registered in our platform, and they're advertising their boat shows and their page through AdamSea.
On AdamSea, yeah, okay, that's cool. Luay, it's been really interesting talking to you. This is a very unique platform you've developed. It's kind of new and it's interesting and it's cool. And I'm kind of excited to see where it goes and where it takes off, and if the whole industry ends up kind of shifting into this direction or at least splitting partially into this, and it's going to be interesting to see where this goes. I think you're doing something very, very cool here, and it's been really neat talking to you and getting a little bit of background information on AdamSea and how it came about and where you hope to see it go. And I hope you do really well with it.
Thank you very much, Jason. And we are so excited for upcoming because in AdamSea, there's always surprises. There's always a new functions, a new market, a new user we add in between. We are so excited to launch also within like this year or early this year, the AI, where you can compare boat with other boats and you can ask questions like, is this boat good for me, or should I buy this boat, or should I go within this trip? And AI powered AdamSea is gonna give you the whole details. It's gonna advise you, like, you know what, let's buy this boat, and it's easy to do. Or maybe, you know what, it's a little bit like old and maybe out of maintenance. So it's going to give you a lot of information about. We are in this in AdamSea, where it can read all the data and publish that information for you in just only in a few clicks. In AdamSea, we keep saying one click. It's like people that are not into keep pushing buttons in between, because our life full of a lot of platforms around. So people, they want to have like one button or one instance where they can get information as much as they can. And here's AdamSea value.
Right. Oh, that's cool, man. And maybe we'll have to schedule another call in the future here to see where things have changed and grown and all of that. But it was really great having you. I had a great talk, and hope you had a good time as well. And is there any place you want to send people to social media? Obviously, AdamSea.com, but is there anywhere else you want to just let people know they can get a hold of you or talk to you more about this?
We have a lot of training sessions and a lot how to use AdamSea, how to sell, how to open accounts in AdamSea YouTube channel. You can visit there and you can learn about how to do the process of anything you're looking for. It's easy, like when they have almost like 20 to 30 different videos, you can get more education.
Is that YouTube channel just called AdamSea? Just look for AdamSea on YouTube.
AdamSea, yeah, you can find a lot of information. And also we're active in social media like Instagram, and as well we have a page for AdamSea in AdamSea. So you can follow us on AdamSea.com as well. So every user on every page, people can do a follow and following as well. So you can follow in the same platform.
Okay, awesome. Thank you very much again, Luay. It was, again, very nice talking to you, and I hope you have a great rest of the week here and a good weekend. And again, hopefully we talk to you again soon.
Thank you very much, Jason.
All right, take care.
Thanks for sailing with us. This has been Portside Perspectives.